Hello, my name is Drew Thompson, and I'll be on the other side of the camera in my role as director during this video instruction series. We've named this course Mastering Test Engineering because we'd like to help you really master the test engineering techniques that you face on a daily basis. I've directed literally dozens of courses like this, and I believe you'll be satisfied with the lectures, the slides, and the graphics we employ to impart this customized training material to you for electronic test applications. This course is targeted for engineers, technicians, or managers that need to know the details regarding the processes for implementing test engineering equipment and techniques to achieve the highest impact for test thoroughness coupled with the lowest cost. The instructor for this course is Vaughn Carlson, who also wrote all of the material included. Vaughn graduated from Mississippi State University with special honors with a bachelor's in electrical engineering in 1975. He also earned a master's in electrical engineering in 1982 with a 3.9 of a 4.0 average from Southern Methodist University. Vaughn is uniquely qualified to teach this course, since he worked as a functional test engineer for General Dynamics on the F-16 project for 6 years. He worked as a product specialist for both in-circuit test and functional card tests at a major ATE manufacturer for 6 years. He worked at a major contract manufacturer for 6 years. He worked for an OEM of electronic ballast for 2 years. Plus, he has owned his own business as a test consultant since 1988. This course is broken into 7 different segments. You may have purchased all the segments, or perhaps you purchased just some parts. We have put this introduction and some tutorials on all segments in case you are watching just a portion. Be aware that some tutorials are repeated. For example, boundary scan tests are applicable for flying probe tests, for in-circuit tests, for functional card tests, and for built-in self-tests. Here is a listing of the 7 segments of the course. The next pages will provide details on the content of each segment. Remember that we are not suggesting one automatic test equipment manufacturer over another. Each vendor in our industry has their own strengths and weaknesses. We're not even suggesting one test approach versus another.
Hello and welcome to our video-based training course entitled Mastering Test Engineering. I'm Vaughn Carlson, the instructor for this course, and I've developed all of this material on my own, all 7 segments of this video-based training course. Drew Thompson just gave you a summary of my background and of the course. Let me give you my perspective of the course. I designed it as 7 different segments because sometimes you just need a little information about one segment or the other. So each one of these is designed to be standalone. So what I did was I put it in 7 different segments, and here's an overview of all 7 segments. The first one just being the manufacturing process, understanding where the test equipment goes, where faults occur in the manufacturing process to kind of understand the bare board test and component test issues, and then as it goes through the manufacturing process, where failures happen and how our test equipment will fit in. Also include the 10X theory. The second segment is the segment on automatic inspection and flying probe testing. So whether you're using cameras, X-ray, or flying probes to go out and find manufacturing defects, that's what that section is for. Thirdly, I have in-circuit test. This is the one where I'm going to show you how to use a bed of nails tester to thoroughly test a board quickly and easily, and I have a lot of details about components in it, so it's a little longer than the other segments because I talk about each individual device, like transistors and how to test a transistor, the different kinds of transistors or LEDs or the different kind of diodes. So much less the ICs as far as op-amps, digital, analog, voltage regulators, analog switches. The fourth section is for functional testing. There's lots of ways to approach functional testing. So in section 4, I cover a lot of those so you can get a good overview for the different options that are available in our industry on functional testing. Section 5 is built-in self-test, which is totally opposite in that we're going to be putting the test, make the PC board the tester. So we're going to be able to build test capabilities into the PC board itself. Number 6 is design for testability, to be able to design a board to maximize our testability, whether you're using AOI, functional test, and circuit test, flying probe, wherever you are in your process. There are certain guidelines and techniques to make your testability maximize. So we call that design for testability. Last of all, we have what I call the manager summary. And the idea there is to be able to go through some details on what a manager needs to know in order to run his operation, SPC control, test coverage matrix, return on investment studies, and other issues like that, including environmental testing. So in the cell phone industry, sometimes you design one of those just to last a couple of years because you know they're going to be out of date within a couple of years. Your warranty doesn't even need to go beyond 2 years. Whereas in the military or medical industry, it's not unusual to see 5, 10, even 20-year warranties given in those industries. So the point is then, let's understand the application, then we can propose a solution. So I hope you find this course to be interesting and applicable to your application. Please give me feedback if you have anything for me at all.